Hi everyone, this is Ping Wu from Ohio. I would like to share a game called Psychologist with you, which you can also play in your Zoom classes. The first time I've learned about this game is actually from a student, former student Isabella. She said, I think she learned it from a camp. So this is how I'm going to play it in Zoom. So let's see, we have 5 students, stuffed animals in the Zoom class. This is Rubble, this is the potty boy, Marshmallow, Elephant, and Kitty. So today they're going to play the Psychologist game. In the beginning, I would ask for a volunteer. Well, I would explain the rule, then ask for a volunteer. The rule is basically one student will be missing from the discussion. The rest of them decide on a common theme in their answers. Then once they have made the decision, the missing student will come back and fire questions at each of the student. All of the students who are in the conspiracy of the answers will need to answer based on what they have decided on. So some options could include every time you answer the question, you touch your hair. Or every time you answer the question, you drink a sip of water. Or every time you answer the question, you pretend you're a fish. You assume a common identity. Those are easier ones. The harder ones, trickier ones are you could decide on a special word, and all of the answers will go as the order of the letters in that special word. So there are many different variations. So let's do a pretend play. So now it's a Zoom class. I have asked Kitty Cat to mute her computer sound, but she will have to face the screen because I will send her an announcement via the private chat. The other alternative is that you can ask the student to leave the room, go stretch, then have a student text the missing student. So now the 4 remaining students have decided that all of their answers, the first letter of their answers will spell out the word Zoom. Okay, now we have asked the Kitty Cat to come back in. So Kitty Cat is going to ask questions, but it doesn't have to go in order. She can fire questions at anyone at any time as long as everyone is asked. So you just take turns in answering the questions, but it doesn't have to start from Rubble. That's what I mean. Okay, Kitty Cat starts. Hi, Marshmallow. What's your favorite color? So Marshmallow will be answering the first letter of her answer will have to start with Z. That's a difficult one. So sometimes students will have to think, how do you come up with the answers that's actually following the rule of the game? Okay, Marshmallow is going to say, Zach is the name of my friend. Whatever color he likes, I will like. Oh, okay. Then Kitty Cat moves on to Rubble. Hi, Rubble. Which is the capital of America? Rubble will say, Ohio is definitely not the capital of America. I think DC is. Oh, Kitty Cat looks a little confused. So Kitty Cat keeps on asking the question. Elephant, what's your favorite teacher's name? Elephant will say, oh, I don't have a favorite teacher. Okay, Kitty Cat is still confused. Then Kitty Cat continues to ask Potty Boy. Hi, Potty Boy. When did you come to my school? Monday. That's the day I come to the school. Okay. Well, sometimes students will have guesses along the way. the rest of them can give them a little hint if the student, like kitty cat, is really, really confused. Then once the kitty cat gets it, then you can switch to another person. So I usually use this game. The first time I use this game, I will explain the rules in English because it's so much, just there are so many new vocab in the instructions. But once we have done this, in the future, I will just say, let's play the Psychologist game. For lower level, the most stress comes from the question asker, because that's going to be in mostly Chinese and a little English words. And for the students, if they have decided to use the letter version, then they would need to count the first letter of their pinyin response. But whether they use Chinese or English, it would have to follow the rule. In upper levels, they should be using Chinese to ask and answer questions. But I always allow English as part of the way to keep the game fun. My suggestions: provide with students a list of questions, such as the ones you do for special person interview, but also have some more creative questions, such as, if you are a tree, which tree do you want to be? And the idea comes from one of my 8th grade students as well. This way, the less advantaged students will have the equal opportunity to fire questions. The faster they ask the questions, the longer, the quicker they get the response out, the more fun it is. And it's a great team bonding and also semester end activity as well. All right, enjoy. Bye-bye.